While we are struggling to make ends meet, some people make more money in a single year than some nations do. And I'm not exaggerating. If you are lucky, you might make $1 million over your lifetime. But the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, in 2018 alone made over $27 billion. In fact, his net worth peaked at $167 billion in September of that year. But he isn't the only one who made such an incredible fortune in such a short period of time. Many other billionaires have boosted their wealth as well. Of course, it's great to make so much money, but when you are in that level of wealth, it's pretty easy to lose it as well, since it gets quite difficult to manage. Take an example of the founder of the Zara, who lost over $16.2 billion just last year, or Mark Zuckerberg, whose net worth was down almost $19 billion. But the richest man in modern history was John Rockefeller, whose net worth was estimated to be around $400 billion. He took advantage of the resources that was newly discovered when then and build his wealth around it by monopolizing the entire industry. Of course, you can't do that today because the industry is too competitive and the world is trying to get greener. So the world's first trillionaire will have to conquer the entire new industry as John Rockefeller did. And it's probably going to be space. That sounds pretty regular because a lot of people still don't understand how are you going to profit from space except getting satellites to space and delivering cargo to ISS as SpaceX does today. Of course, there is the potential of the space tourism as well, but only the super rich will be able to afford it. So you might make a lot of the money out of it, but it will definitely won't make you a trillionaire. But the space industry is far bigger than that. It's filled with the infinite amount of resources that are finite here on Earth. And whoever will start mining asteroid first will probably end up becoming the first trillionaire. Asteroids contains all kind of the raw materials that are extremely precious here on Earth, such as gold, silver, platinum, and so on. In 1997, a small asteroid was discovered with the diameter just 1.5 kilometers, and it contained 20 trillion US dollars worth of precious metals. And space is literally filled with them. A small asteroid with a diameter less than a kilometer can contain 2 or 3 times more iron and nickel than the entire world productions. Of course, mining iron and delivering it back to Earth isn't going to be profitable, at least in the foreseeable future. But platinum, that's quite rare and expensive on Earth, is used in many technologicals that we use on the daily basis and would be extremely profitable. You can mine 25 to $50 billion worth of platinum just from a 30 meters long asteroid. Of course, the accessible supply of these metals will definitely drive the price down, but one or two companies will get there first and they will probably be careful with the amount of the raw materials they will supply on Earth. On the top of that, as the world get technological advanced, the demand of these precious metals will only grow, especially if we start sending more satellites and building colonies on the moon and Mars. There isn't yet a single company that can mine asteroids, but there are plenty of them working on that. The biggest challenge is transporting. Rockets aren't cheap because they are not reusable. However, some people are about to change that. What SpaceX has achieved already is really impressive, but their rockets aren't 100% reusable, and some parts need to be completely replaced before it takes off again. But they are not the only company with impressive results. Although that Blue Origin's rocket is behind SpaceX, judging by their history, it seems like they are going to catch up soon. and both of these companies are privately owned by Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. By perfecting the reusability of the rockets, not only they will be the only companies that will have the ability to mine asteroids, but also create the brand new industry and monopolize it. And since Amazon is growing temporarily and is showing any sign of the slowing down, Jeff Bezos will have all the resources to be one of the first people to take advantage of the space. And as Amazon is conquering the industry after another year on Earth and building monopolies, there is no reason they wouldn't do it in space. So Bezos is in a much better positions to cross that $1 trillion very short first. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give the thumbs up and subscribe to more videos. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.